Hello, and welcome to episode 12 of We Talk Those, a NorCal-centric fighting game talk show brought to you every week by yours truly, Chibzu, on the ones and twos, coming at you live from San Jose, 8 p.m. PST on Tuesday night, as is tradition. We're here with another iteration, another hour of news, matches, shenanigans, all the good stuff. I am now a noted Helldivers 2 creator after my Helldivers video has popped off a little bit. So not letting that go to my head, but I'm kind of a big deal. So let it be known. I made it big. I'm sure that big check from Google's coming any day now. Happy to have anyone in here. We got Ike and Checo in chat already. Love to have you here. Welcome, welcome. If you're watching live, if you're on YouTube, what's up? Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. But we've been running over a bunch, so like, why don't I stop filling dead space with my dumb voice, and why don't we get right into the show? So we got a pretty standard show this week. No, well, actually that's not fully true, but more standard than not. No trailer fest this week. None of that business. You know, we got ourselves just a regular old show. And if you haven't been watching yet, that just means news, matches, upcoming, and then a tier list at the end. This will be a little bit of a surprise, but paying attention shouldn't be too much of a surprise. Here we go. All right, got my slides up. Like I said, this is episode 12. We're here on May 7th. Gonna cover this week or the last week all the happenings here in NorCal. There you go. But yeah, we're going to start off with some FGC news. So coming out, I think this is sooner than a lot of people would have expected, myself especially. Sejam Slam 2 is going to be happening. And the winner is still going to get to go to EVO. So Sejam's out here making it happen again. I think the first event was such a success that people are probably already bugging him to do doing. Hi, dude. So it probably wasn't hard to get, another bunch of people in there. The first one generated a ton of views across all the channels. Had a lot of the FGC talking about it, and I think bringing in people from outside the FGC also helped really expand the reach. You had Smash players, you had VTubers, you had random content creators, you had IRL streamers. And it ended up being a really great event with a bunch of cool storylines. But yeah, so the 6 judges coming back this time. Mike FDX coming back. Tone, Hidetone, Kaiser, who I'm not familiar with, Brawl Pro, who was also previously, and then Kawaii Face Miles, I think was also one of the coaches. So some returning, some new, but another 6. I was watching the Sejam announcement video a little bit. He said he wanted to do 8, but it was hard to lock down 8 people, especially with Combo Breaker and other events coming up. So another 6 teams, and then we also have. Oh, hi. Oh, you're incorrigible, dog. We also have the list of players. So we do have some returners, notably Coney, the menace of kind of the first time around. Also interesting to see Jay Chenzor in here, because I thought the goal was to get non-fighting game creators, but James Chen is not a Tekken player, so I'm guessing that's why it was allowed. Also, he's not like a top talent. He's just, he's been around. He's pretty decent. But he's not gonna come in and be a Mena or a Tokido or anything like that. Otherwise, Amaz, that's another big one. Esam's another Smash player, so they're letting those guys in, which is cool. Slime, Lazy Man, Raditz, Signifier, Catlink. Catlink, I think Sejam was saying, is a speedrunner, so that'll be really interesting to see because speedrunners tend to have really high execution due to the nature of the stuff that they do, which is great. And then, yeah, a bunch of, VTubers and other names that I don't know as much. Fairlight looks really familiar to me, but I couldn't tell you why. Maybe it's just because, we're both white guys. Who knows? But Jacob says he's never seen James Chen in a bracket. I've seen him play, probably, like, Super Turbo, but never any of the modern stuff. He's always on the mic. Homie has to get paid, so not a lot of chances for him to pay. And, where's my control? Then he wants to pay me to do some commentary. Like, I'd do it. So I'm a pretty face and I know how to talk into a mic. Hook me up, y'all. Anyway, little sneak peek there. But yeah, oh, this doesn't have the dates. Shoot, what is the date? Hi, Duke. Yes, you're very floppy. Oh my goodness. Training period, May 6th to the 14th. May 7th, 15th, 17th is the round robin that they do for like seeding, and then the final tournament is on the 19th. So that's your dealio. Similar, I think the same structure as last time. Yeah, Super Turbo, definitely an old man game. Yes, that's coming up right here in May. Like, that's like now. I guess they're already training at this point, which is crazy. Say Jam on that grind, keeping it hustling, make that money, grow the FGC. You love to see it. It's a very Twitter heavy news week this week. We got Combo Breaker registration numbers coming in. This is not good radio, huh? These are probably hard to read. But yeah, a whole bunch of games because Combo Breaker runs everything. Tekken 8 taking top billing with 1,600 entrants. Those poor bracket runners. That's so many people to get through. Good luck to them. Street Fighter 6 taking second, so kind of no surprise there with those two taking top 2. Guilty Gear Strive still taking third. You know, there's a gap there, but still it gapped the next closest one. So for, you know, quote unquote kind of dead game. Definitely lost some momentum, but still coming in third over Grand Blue, Uni 2, Smash, MK1. So good to see that Strive is still kicking. Combo Breaker is by no means like a stronghold of anime games, so it's great that they're still getting entrants and people are still interested. 800 is a very healthy bracket, so no worries there that community is going on strong. Grand Blue and Uni, just newer games after that. Mystery Tournament is artificially capped at 512, I believe, so that means it maxed out. That one is a logistic nightmare, so they can only host so many people. Ultimate, I'm surprised Ultimate got beat by Uni and Grand Blue, to be honest. But again, Combo Breaker's not really a Smash event, so I guess I get it. Third Strike Poland 221, which is cool. Exert at 238. Again, very healthy brackets for ancient games. Third Strike more so. Also, shocking to me at the bottom here, DNF, one of the newer games on this list. All the way at the bottom. 4th least entered game. It's like a year old. It's still getting DLC. And it got beat by Sam Show, I believe SS7 is Sam Show, Melty Blood, Vampire Savior, KI, Dragon Ball, BlazBlue. Marvel 3 doesn't surprise me. Skullgirls, KOF 15, like, if you want to talk about a dead game, it's DNF. DNF is a dead ass. Oh, that's not the parlance. It's a dead game. It's a Discord game at this point, which is really sad. Also 30 countries represented for Combo Breaker, which is awesome for, you know, an event in the Midwest. Also, one second. You know, not the dog. He's been real barky all day, and it's driving me nuts. Doesn't he know there's a show on? Does he not know there's a show? He doesn't. Okay. Remembering that I have this side camera today, it's very dangerous. Anyway, moving along. Great numbers for Combo Breaker. I will make it there 1 year. But once again, it is not this year. A little bit of a random thing. Maximilian is revamping MVCI. He's putting down money to have it revamped. So we have a tweet from Wistful Hopes that got quote tweeted by Maximilian saying he's funding it. But they're working with the graphics middleware, the cell shaders and all that to change the actual look of it. I will say, like, I'm sure this screenshot is cherry picked, but like it does look good. It has a cool look to it. But as I was talking about with people, if it were a good game, or like I'm not saying it's not a good game. If it were a compelling game that was going to do well and like capture the masses, it would have done it. Because like ultimately ugly games like will get played, but people have dropped off of it regardless. So I don't know that putting a fresh coat of paint on an old beater of a car, you know, is really the move here. It's cool, and I guess if they're just like tweaking shaders and stuff, it's not a huge. They're not like remastering it or anything. They're just kind of tweaking the middleware with mods and stuff. But I'm curious why. I haven't really heard Maximilian be super bummed about MVCI not coming out or like pushing it forward in the community or anything. So a little surprised on this. Looks cool. slow news week, so I pulled it out. But yeah, maybe MVCI gets a second life in 2024, 2025. Who knows? Apparently the netcode's good, so that's all you really need, right? Yep, so that's boop boop. Speaking of dead games, Nenmaster is apparently coming to DNF. Looks kind of like Yorha from Spy X Family, if you ask me. But yeah, there's a little baby trailer that they dropped. Throw it up here really quick. Why does it? I wish it didn't do that. Oh, I should have the same window capture power both scenes. Haha. Anyway, production. Here we go. This little baby teaser. This probably means something to DNF folks. The Twin Dragons coming out. Kind of like an assassin Chun-Li kind of thing going on. That's all we get. Yeah, pretty generic pose, but that's your whole set of DLC for this season. So this rounds it out. This is potentially the last character we get, probably. If anyone at that company understands business, yeah, that game. Yes, the game still does exist, and it's still getting new DLC. And just no one's playing it. You know what? Let's do a live check of how many people are playing. 16 people are playing on Steam right now. Definitely Discord fighter, definitely dead game. Super unfortunate. It had potential. It went ultra Kusoge, and then the devs kind of disappeared. But this might be your last character, all you DNF players out there. Rithkin. Yeah. So get it while you can. Maybe the new character will bump it up to like 32 concurrents for a little while. So maybe you'll get a match. Last but not least, a little bit of sad news. CEO Otaku, according to Jabali, the venue is like shutting down on very little notice. Came in. I guess it just came through like a news article that he found out, which is even worse. So it seems like things are imploding. But they've lost their venue for CEO Otaku. So if you were planning on going to that, make sure you stay up to date. So like any setback to a FGC event is potentially fatal. They run on pretty thin margins. They're not making a lot of money. Obviously, CEO is pretty established, so I'd imagine Jabali can withstand some blows, but he already survived COVID, so hopefully this doesn't hurt CEO Otaku in the long run. Hopefully he finds another venue. Obviously, Florida is, no shortage of places for tourists to come and stay, so hopefully that all works out. CEO's not done, though, but CEO Otaku just doesn't have a venue right now. So they will have to do something, switch hotels, switch cities. Like it could be bad, but Jabali seems like he's ingrained enough in kind of the Florida event scene at this point that he'll have some way of dealing with it. But if not, CEO Otaku could be in a little bit of trouble, which is a bummer because we've lost enough majors, says I. But yeah, that is all the news. A little bit of a light news week. That was mostly just kind of Twitter fodder. No new trailers. I'm not counting Nenmaster. There was a Homelander trailer, but I just didn't want to watch that on stream. I know it's going to be gross. So, yeah, next up, moving on. We got our local top 8 results. Wanted to cover Providence, but apparently Providence stream setup is having some trouble, and there is no stream. There are no VODs. So that's a bummer. I looked into that today. It's over at Magitech. So we're just covering Slugfest 103 because they had, I think it was like 20 or 23 entrants, which is awesome. People are showing up week over week. Very common name here. We got Julio Fuentes in first, Chump Slayer second, Quicksilver third, Tree was fourth, Sal Pacino and Anthony tying for fifth, Cubano Loco and No Name at seventh. No Name is like another, like, guys, you gotta work on your brand. You can't have your name be No Name. Anyway, cool to see Cubano Loco and Sal Pacino show up. Those guys have been in the scene ever since I started going, so it's awesome that they're still playing, grinding. Gives me hope that I can someday get back to it. But yeah, so it's a big Street Fighter bracket over at YouthNet. How did I pull this up? Oh, and then so they run Tekken, had a pretty healthy Tekken bracket. And we have Peeling showing up, Princess Ling showing up for the first time in a while. And also Pastel Tommy. A new name taken second. Aku Major in third. A name I recognize but couldn't remember. Miguel 69. Miguel players are built different. What are you going to do? But if that's what you want your name to be, by all means, it's better than no name. Paul Z, Cheapy the Cheapskate taking fifth. Cheapy taking a fifth is pretty rare. Yellowtail and Nandito the Bandito down at seventh. Again, common names that we usually see kind of top three. So pretty brutal competition is what it's seeming like here. So I pulled out Tekken Match because the Tekken bracket was like 28 players or something. So, and I wanted to see Aku Major because I was pretty sure he was a Brian player.
I do remember this movie. We're nurses.
I was right.
Filipino nurses.
Oh, and we come in on some interesting talk. I mean, Aku Major playing Brian, Miguel 69 not playing Miguel because he's not in the game. Playing Leo.
This is loser semis. Yeah, loser semis plays.
So we're in losers semis according to the commentators.
Major, this is the first night coming out here for Tekken 8.
Ooh, taunt.
And I was asking him.
Taunt 4-3.
Hey,
keep it clean. Keep it simple.
And he said he was like visiting Korea for a couple months. And then
So using plus frames. Ooh, just a random jet upper. My man.
Yeah. So he showed up. So, what have you been up to?
I still don't know how to block that Leo thing. The punch with the kick. Oh, double quarter circle back one? Oh my goodness. Alright, spinny shin kick. Not bad.
Yeah, hit him in the shins. Hit her in the shins.
Yeah, Mia's having trouble finding the ooh, taunt into soccer kick.
Wow, what a
Great tech. Mid back one had the throw tech.
Played him in ranked a few days ago. Is his name Aku Major in rank?
I still don't think you should be able to tech a button when you're in active frames. Oh!
What's up, man?
Big 4-3.
We got Aku Major winning the
Full
first
combo.
game. That's what's going on. First game, losers semis. All right, 1-0. Yeah. Breaking counter hit throws. You do that offline. Yeah. that is. It's definitely possible. I mean, it's gonna be easier in a little bit, like in a week. Did they change that too? Yeah, they're changing counter hit throws back to 14 frame window.
Oh, apparently you go to the shorter tech window. According to commentary.
I personally like the
Good confirm. Alright, heat engage.
I got thrown, but then I like using the classic.
Leo's just going with highs, man.
I definitely like using it.
Okay, and then too lows to make me look an idiot. Good tech, got the side switch though. Duck! Woo! He went for taunt jet upper.
Wow.
I don't know if they're that good a player. God damn.
It's a classic. I like it when
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
dude, if I can describe
Damn, Aku Major just out here swinging.
my criteria for if something is cheap or good, I like using it until it hits me.
Yep, grab after plus frames, got the armor.
A very good
In his face, throughout the low.
I mean, your name is Cheapy. Yeah, and you know the cheap stuff's fun. When you're
Ooh, spends heat. Yeah.
That's so fucking stupid. I mean, heat smash.
Plus frames. Plus frames.
Nice. No need for taunt.
Oh, tap low.
Yeah, the down four.
Is his offense on point?
Messy guessies. Dude, that was something I haven't seen in a while.
Up.
I haven't said that so long.
Ooh, all the way to the wall. Heat engage.
Or Nar. He goes for the Okizeme. Nice.
Yeah, can't throw him.
Oh!
Big launch. Might be dead? No. Oh, wow, that last hit did a grip. Where's the scaling? Holy cow.
I really miss that about Tekken. Like in Tekken 7, I hated not seeing throws.
What is, man, sidestep jet upper. Double
Did
taunt.
a little kicky dance. Do it again. Hatchet kick. Oh, no low wow, what a block.
Ooh.
Wow. What a fucking
That was a great launch.
Like doing the slow god kick. Like long crouch dash with Mishimas. Like
Ooh.
people do. Oh,
Yeah, he just keeps Akimajor being greedy with the heat engages.
Yeah, that was smart for Miguel. Using his own eat smash to beat Akimajor's heat burst, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Because that was one of the only options Akimajor, like one of the smarter options to do when you have no more life.
Yes.
And you don't want to block.
I don't know if Leo's OP, but I agree to fuck that character.
Especially the new characters, right?
Yeah.
A really wonky looking character.
And I like seeing what is it, the throws from
Okay,
classic
yep,
throws
up.
even to like other characters.
That's step 3-4.
Like Xiaoyu getting winning moves.
Oh,
I kind of picked this match so I can pick up tech, to be honest.
14 frames startup now.
Furthering my
I
agenda.
wonder how much.
Yeah, throwing out taunt at mid screen is wild.
I mean, I think it's fair.
Oh,
Especially for power crush. Like,
a good roll. Caught him low to stop the heat.
Oh,
Man,
unfortunate. He really
managed
wanted
the mid.
smash there.
cheap
But-
beat smash.
Miguel's figuring out ways to slow Akimajor down a little bit here.
Who else has bad beat smash? I don't.
Oh.
Brian's doesn't work.
Oh,
yet.
Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Steve's is not that great.
How did that
'Cause
spin whiff? What the fuck?
he did lose all of
Okay.
them.
Oh, cool combos?
Oh, not too many hits.
Yeah, I don't know what he thought he was going to get there, but...
Back of our mind.
What a taunt or
Counting hits.
parry.
Oh shit, dude. He's
What
like
a-
setup.
I can hear the
The drop.
He's like, it's like too many hits.
Yep, getting caught with those 3+4s.
It's more like how many times have I told you
Oof.
about this game?
It's a disappointed.
Stomping on him. Akimajor's still looking for the side step.
It's yeah. Kinda
Yeah,
is
good
sometimes.
spacing.
You know when a dad tells you something and then you immediately
Alright, he's looking for
do
the
exactly
side step.
what you're not supposed to do?
Miguel's
What
just
kind of
backdashing.
timing are you doing over there?
Just rod.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Down back 1-2? I guess because he can do the follow-up. Oh, big soccer kick counter hit launch.
All right.
Or what? I wasn't even counter hit, but...
It's just a little bit too
Oh
close.
my god, he got caught.
Oh. Oh, what?
Alright, he's gonna go
Yo, this combo.
This is gonna be
Akimajor, you're so cool.
Oh, nice.
Woo!
How's he gonna get up? Nice.
Oh, no taunt set up.
Block the low.
Miguel's got a tall hill to climb for this round.
That's it.
Oh.
No!
Nice. No. Wow.
Okay, here's the start. He's got range, a big combo coming.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, does he throw it a mid at this point?
Oh my god.
Throw out the
he's
low. Good tech.
No.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, wow.
No dog.
Leo got a grip of health back, huh?
Oh, the counter, Miguel. Oh.
Woo!
Phase.
Commentator's like clipped out.
I fucked up.
He's like, "Alright, fine, you
And
have
he
it."
just couldn't get that last hit, and then Leo healed up a bit.
Mike is dead. Are they both dead? Oh no, we're just
Big
loud.
parry.
Yeah. We're getting a little too high.
Okay.
Children, settle down now.
Okay, fine. First you can't hear me because I'm too low. Now you can't hear me because I'm too loud.
Yeah. it's a thing. Come on.
Woo!
All right. Apply
Oh, man.
pressure.
Are we gonna have a
Great
little
techs
bit
on
of
both
situation?
sides, man.
Maybe not. Or maybe so. Oh, he tried to hit him with a second hit.
Ball rising.
Oh,
four.
that's it.
what?
Oh, what was that little launch?
Cheeky hop kick. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
I
nice.
thought he was gonna hop kick there.
All right. Great
Oh,
match.
Heat in the mid.
Aki Major.
Major.
Damn, dude. His
I like that down forward one because like you can hit it up to 5 times and he just has to keep guessing.
He still got it.
Let's go, Brian.
Us at least.
Let's go, Brian players.
Major coming back from Korea and trying to rep.
There are dozens of us. Anyway. So yeah, that was from YouthNet over at Capsule Entertainment on Twitch and YouTube. Good shit. And then here's the slightly weird part about this week. We're going to double dip from Guildhouse because unfortunately a bunch of the other events did not pull numbers this last week. So taking a look here. Going to be doing all that good business. So Guildhouse Tekken 10. They're already at 10. It's crazy. Nandito the Bandito coming up top from 7th to 1st. Ashton at 2nd. Jam! With 3 exclamation points coming in 3rd. Good shit. Fran 999 at 4th. Big Nate, another terrible name. I think we've seen him before. It's 10 question marks. Hate it. Tied for 5th. 7th is Juvan James and Turtleific. Turtleific, great name. Love that name. Easily SEO'd. That's Tekken over at Guildhouse. For Street Fighter 6, Julio Fuentes did the rounds last week, apparently. Taking another first. We got Tree Wiz at second. Mario at third. Fourth, Spark. Fifth, we got IT Soda Can and Quicksilver. And then tied for seventh are Solid Snake. And Mix Up City. Also a good name. Hopefully he's a grappler player. I think he is. But yeah, we're going to take a look at this for our first Guildhouse match. We got Spark versus Quicksilver. This, again, I'm being greedy. This is a Kim player. So thought I'd, steal some Kim tech live on stream. And this is over from the Guildhouse channel. Twitch.tv/Guildhouse and YouTube.com/@Guildhouse. Yeah, so Marissa and Kim, we have a couple of Marissa players on the Discord. Shout outs to Fong and Pop Tart. So I fairly familiar with this matchup. It's not bad. You just kind of have to play around Gladius the whole time. Good shimmy. Oh boy. Quicksilver testing the reflexes, getting punished for it. Oh boy. Yeah. Not a lot he can do there. Damage into setup. Regular grab. Out of burnout. Oh, that was a clean whiff punish. Clean. I don't think we've seen Spark on the channel before, so also part of why I pulled this out on top of the Kim player. Yep, applying that pressure. Ooh, gets caught. Baron. Ooh, great counter hit conversion. Yeah, I should standing medium kick RC more. Level 3, so he's gonna get more damage and more walk speed here, which is pretty useful. Oh, caught him sleeping! Oh. Interesting to let that rip. I guess he thought the armor frames were over, but Marissa gets away with a baited Scootum. Tragic. Oh, spends the last of his meter. Oh, shenanigans! Crouch jab into throw. It's not real, but it works. Let's go. Let's go, Quicksilver. He still got the buff. Ooh, getting cheeky. Just a raw teleport. Trying to play footsies against that Gladius. It is tough, but it is doable. See, I was going to a much worse combo there, so I should definitely steal dry rush medium kick into hard punch. Great tack. Yeah, bop the extension. Elbow. Run up grab. Oh, he waited so long. He waited so long, he still got baited. Okay, Kimberly stuff. Pretty much any setup. Ooh, second level 3. Production crew saying it's over. I disagree. Yeah. Wasn't over yet. Let's go Quicksilver. My man. Ah, the FGC had yeah, he got me. He got me. Okay. Yep, overhead. Got him jumping. And, the command grab. Yeah, stand medium kick is an incredibly important button. I don't know what that was, but I want to steal it, even though I don't know what it was trying to accomplish. Big jumps. Getting greedy with the Scootum. Can't get greedy with the Scootum, guys. This is fine. Dang. Dang. Optimal. God, he's just catching him low so much. Like, he hasn't really thrown out the threat of overhead yet. Okay, what's the setup? Oh, just into level 3. Not watching the meters. So, not dead, but definitely not in Merce's favor here. Probably 2 more good interactions. Quicksilver doesn't have a ton of meter to work with, but... No anti-air, walks out of it. Oh, shimmy into teleport? None of that's real, but let's go. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Quicksilver really likes to find a single... Oh my goodness. A single interaction here. But Spark just has to be a scumbag about it. Yep. That's the right reaction. Street Fighter 6 is not an executionally heavy enough game for you to be wiping your hands between every set. I got this. Great jab check, yeah. So he's trying to control that drive rush crouch medium kick now. Big 6H whiff. No challenges after blocked uncharged Gladius, which is not great. Oh my goodness. No fear on that. I don't like going into burnout for a grab. Yeah. Empty canceling drive rush on a blocked button is just not good when it puts you into burnout and it doesn't win you the game. Oh. Okay. I respect it. That's a lot of meter loss. Great tech, and then just drive it back. Damn. Dang, Quicksilver, you looked so good round 1, but Spark figured some shit out. Then, yeah. Quicksilver has not answered a single DI. Tragic. They're both laughing, they're both smiling, that's good. Oh, he's a hitbox player, so he's a cheater. So
What is going on, everybody? Marco Flores here.
no. Fuck him. Anyway, so that was Street Fighter 6 over at Guildhouse. Where'd my thing go? And like I said, we're double dipping. So we're also taking a look at Strive. This week, another very common set of names up top 3. Apology Man taken first. Brone at second. I heard a commentator say Brone this week, so I'm going to stick with Brone. Third is Kermit. Fourth, new name, KO Dojo Crow. Fun name to say. Fifth is Radiance and Jackal. And then 7th is Boxing Shrimp and Prem. Boxing Shrimp also a new name this week. And yeah, so we're going to take one of those new names for a spin. We got KO Dojo Crow, because I wanted to see ABBA playing Kermit, who is playing Biken. So 2 pretty volatile, fun characters, a couple of gorillas. So let's check it out. Shout out to Ike in the chat. Been whipping my ass with ABBA, I hate it. That looks a little bit better. Yo Zansen versus Danzai. Yo, what a PRC. And the APM on Kermit is out of control. Dash cancel BRC. Tatami, wall stick, dead. Yep. Dang. Also, we don't have... No one's commentating right now, interesting. Oh, side switch. Combo. 2+. Uh-oh. Ebba's got a lot of meter. You gotta hold these mix-ups for so long. Transform, break the wall, switch back, get a bunch of meter back. That was good. God, look at that. He's like dash dancing. Good God. Burst immediately. Oh, gets guard broken, roped on. Rope combos. Big challenge. Yo, that was clean. ERC into counter, damn. Okay, that's 0 on block. Or like 0 on recovery. It's essentially free RC. I hate it. Another good challenge. Tried to... Oh, double burst bait in one combo. Damn. Damn, KO Dojo Crew. Crow, you nasty. That was good. Gets the trade at the end. Oh, Dojo Crow. Talking to his homies, get some coaching, I don't know. He's coaching a lot at Guildhouse, I don't know. Alright, knockdown into transform. But did not keep momentum. Big overhead conversion, Danzai. I think that's what people call Danzai. I did not cover Tokido's one frame button on news because I don't condone cheating. Nor the Cold War on fucking stick tech. Just play the game, nerds. Alright. Woo, Yozansen into dust combo? That was a lot of damage. Abba stuck with no meter. Yeah, dead. She needed to look for a parry to build some back or to hit key grab, but good luck doing that on biking with no meter. Jeez. That pressure just kept going. Raw transform? Oh. Guys get in 6 speed. Dojo Crow's kind of finding trouble getting chances to transform here. Yo, PRC to bait the counter, that was sick as hell. Boop, boop. Yeah, look at these pressure strings, man. Oh my goodness. Dojo Crow finally hits a button. It's punished for it. Brutal. Brutal. Abba in slow mode with the rope constantly pulling her back probably means, yeah, Abba just has to like keep holding relatively unreal pressure, but probably doesn't have great buttons to challenge it. Oh, wall assault into rope. Oh, into tatami. Dojo Crow's just trying to figure out where he can press a button, and like the answer is apparently nowhere. Good God. Good God. Mein Gott. Okay, he's out of meter. He's one hit away from death. Like, this is not good. I'm surprised Abba doesn't have a way to cheat meter like all the other meter characters do with their supers. Like, usually there's a way for them to recover, right? But I don't think either of Abba's supers put jealousy meter on the board. Yep, spends the burst once he sees the tatami. Transform. Put him in the mix. But did not open him up. I like the dash cancel attempt, but her dash is so puny. Didn't really do anything. God, 5k instant Yozansen. Fucked up. Ooh! 6 HP for your troubles. Okay. Save some meter. Hits him with the the YOLO super. Did not give her meter back, so that answered that one. Kind of surprised he doesn't try to parry any of the chains. Like, I don't really know how important parry is, but... Oh. Dude, Kermit's been so on point with that PRC counter when that overhead is coming. Damn. Kermit's clearly played the ABBA magic a bit here. Oh. Hit him, he's gonna lose all his meter. The transition out. Gave him time to block in the right direction, but... Transforming as soon as he can, trying to push something, but... Kermit's defense really on point, but did get hit by a straight counter hit there. Probably can't kill here. But... Safe jump to Tommy setup. Wah wah. Yeah, Kermit definitely figured some stuff out here. That counter is doing big work against ABBA in jealousy mode. Right throw. Dojo still in it, pushing those plus frames. Oh, that's it. Oh my goodness. Kermit baited the YRC. Dang. Dang. Sip that water, son. Good shit. You earned it. Comparing notes. Hey, how do I beat your parry? You don't. You don't. You don't beat my parry. You don't beat me. Anyway, yeah, that's top 8 for this week. So that was 2 from the Guildhouse channel over at twitch.tv/Guildhouse. 1 from Capsule from UFNet's Slugfest. Yeah. That's all of our top 8s. So now we take a look at upcoming events. So, scenes right. Yep. Your upcoming events for the week of May 6th. Everything coming up in the next week. As far as I know, Slugfest, Tech City Tekken at UFNet. That's Wednesday and Thursday, respectively. Street Fighter 6 and Tekken. Guildhouse is running all 3 of theirs. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tekken 8, Strive, and Street Fighter 6. There's going to be an East Bay Clash at Cartridge Cartel on Friday, May 10th. That's this Friday. Astral Beatdown will be on this Saturday over at Magitech Games. And a new event, the first of the series, again from Madhouse, is Bay Area Beatdown down at Campbell, in downtown Campbell. Seems like they're trying to revive that local that died a couple months ago. That's also going to be on Saturday, May 11th. Looking a little bit further down, we got King's Cup on May 17th. That's up in San Francisco at Folsom Foundry. Magitech Madness at Magitech Games at May 18th. So now Capsule and Madhouse are going to be running events at Magitech, apparently. Then way down the line, there's going to be a 2v2 Waseda Rumble down at UFNet May 29th. So that's all of your events for May 6th. All right. So last, what is happening? Sorry. Getting used to having a smartwatch. Tier list of the week. Boom. We're going to take a look at Tekken tiers from the perspective of when you see the character pop after you accept a match. And so our tiers are jump scare. You pee a little when you see this character. Uh-oh. This is fine. Oh, neat. And easy peasy. So this is the whitest set of tiers that I could possibly come up with here. Yeah, so this is all the Tekken 8 characters. So I'm just going to start with Brian. I play Brian, so I have no problem with mirrors. It's fine. Like, okay, yeah, I'm going to play Brian. He's either going to maul me or I'm going to maul him. Like, it is what it is. C'est la vie. Is there a way to get rid of this bar at the top? Anyway. Neither here nor there. How do I want to start? I got some criticism last week that I'm a little all over the place with how I do this, but doing it off the dome. Okay, because of Jekko being in the chat and him playing this character, King is jump scare tier. You're just going to get thrown you're gonna get put in the washer. He's gonna hop kick you. He's gonna rolling death cradle you. He's gonna giant swing you. He's just gonna do things to you. He's gonna point at you and then run. Like, that's messed up. Yeah, King's trouble. King's trouble. Yeah. We'll stay on theme with animals. They're functionally the same. I think the bears can actually fuck you up, but I think you see them so infrequently enough that you're like, oh yeah, cool, bear player. Why not? Yeah, I have to use slightly different lows because they have weird stances and stuff. But you see a bear or a panda, and you're like, word, good for you. I might get unblockable and armored into for the entire match, but yeah, you don't see him enough. Boy. God, there's a lot of characters in Tekken already. Are there any other animal themed to stay on point? Not really. But if we're talking about animals, like, Azazine is a problem. She got nerfed a little bit. She's getting nerfed more. But man, stance, running 4-3, you just know you're going to be eating plus mids for the whole match. I suck at sidestepping, so I just eat it all. Azazina. And then she fucking advertises her coffee brand when she wins. It's messed up. It's messed up. Let's do an uh-oh tier. Very in the news lately, Eddie. I think Eddie is an uh-oh. He's annoying. He's not, like, oppressive. And as long as you know to just, like, throw out mids all day, and whatever good mids you have that go from, like, bottom to top, you can weed out the Eddies that don't know what they're doing a little bit. Good Eddies are jump scare, but I don't think I have not run into a lot of Eddies that actually know what they're doing. They're just capoeiraing and having the best time of their life. And, I love that for Eddie players, that they're just living their life. Just, why not? Oh boy. Am I even going to have an easy peasy tier? We'll see. Elisa is uh-oh. I have a problem in Tekken with characters that, like, spend a lot of time in the air and do a lot of, like, unconventional movement. I think it's hard to intuit how some of those things interact and all of that, since the rest of Tekken is so grounded and simple and kind of grounded in reality. That when you have a robot who's jetpacking and making chainsaw hands and giving you her head so that it self-destructs, like, it's just very discordant, and you can't intuit as much as you can against some of the more straightforward characters. Easy tier, obviously Kazuya. There's no easy tier, it's just your reaction. But since chat is talking about Kazuya, yeah. We have a Kazuya player in the Discord. What up, Dreaded? So I have a lot of practice with Kazuya. Mishimas, they're the Shotos, right? Like, you know what you're getting into. You know they're going to run a Waivu mix-up. They're going to Godfist the shit out of you. If you miss anything, you're going to eat the overhead. You're going to get hell swept. Like, it's a known quantity. It's strong and it's annoying. But you're like, yeah. You're playing Kazuya? Okay. That's cool. I think same kind of with Jin, right? Jin is also in that same-ish tier. I think he's got some other bullshit going on that makes him a little scarier, but, Mishimas, what are you gonna do? We'll close out the Mishimas. I think Reina is actually scarier. Forward 2 Sentai is just so annoying. I see this character and I personally go, uh-oh. Again, this is the Chibzu. This is me. And I'm bad at Tekken. I'll say it. But, no, we do it over here. Yeah, it's 442 Sentai. She has a bunch of stuff where she rolls on the ground and then hits you with a mid. She has a couple unintuitive moves. She has an untechable grab that you just have to duck. Like, she's got some stuff to where I go like, this is a problem. I'm gonna have a bad time. So, Mishima Gang. Devil Jin, I don't run into a lot of them and I know he's getting nerfed. But I felt, so at my level, I ran into a lot that I couldn't, they didn't really know what they were doing. They're just throwing out the stuff that they'd heard was good. And then once they figure out how to like deal with it, they would kind of fall apart. So for me personally, not having run to a bunch of scary ones, fine. He's getting nerfed. He had some really uninteractive moves, but it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll go with the world's cutest gorilla. Dude, Jayu's a nightmare in this game. She has a big jumpy flippy thing that leaves her like in back turn. She goes into AOP and she's hard to hit. She has launching mids for days. She's so cute, but like she'll just fuck you up. And it's just, no one wants that. It's not fair. It's not okay. You throw out a mid that should hit her and she ducks under it. And then you're just like, oh, I guess I die. Yeah, and she's just dancing. Jumping, dancing, back turn, AOP. She crazy. She crazy. I'm going to say, oh, I don't know if I've seen a Zafina. Zafina's strong because I see so few. I'm gonna go kind of the same bear thing here of Onit tier. Like, she's cool. She's got the same stance bullshit Zhao has, but she's way less common. She does the big claw thing, and that's fun to see. That's cool. But yeah, I haven't seen many, so I think when I do run into them, I go like, okay, cool. I'm probably gonna lose because I don't know what you do, but kudos to you for playing a lesser known character. This is almost like a popularity contest. Can't hit her for Jack, you say? Jack! He's fine. I think his new stance gives him some schmicks and some weird stuff that I don't fully understand yet. But most of his game plan's pretty straightforward. He just has strong highs, mids, lows. He has, routes into them. He has game plans and things. But even with his new stance, I don't think he's an uh-oh. I think he's fine. 442 is, always good. Debug, all that good stuff. He's fine. He's a big target. He's not, like, particularly evasive or anything, so it's fine. That's cool. Ooh. Ooh, is June a jump scare or is June uh-oh? I think June is uh-oh, and this might be because I spent some time with June, so I'm way more comfortable with her kit. Knowing that she can just out-damage you is scary, but I don't think her kit is nearly as degenerate as the other jump scares. She has a couple buttons that are questionable, like up 4-3, being like -9 or some bullshit, even though it's a 2-hit low crushing launcher thing. But she does have to use her own health. She used to be able to heal a ton. And then her heat finisher is absurd, but those are all getting toned down. And she still had to like win interactions to get to do that stuff. So yeah, I think June's an uh-oh. You never have an Oscar this for now. 3 gimmicky thieves. Stay strong, brother. Fight in them trenches, boy. I believe in you. Okay, jump scare. Yeah, we're going. Hwoarang is... It's a little hypocritical for me to put Hwoarang in jump scare when Eddie isn't, but there are enough Hwoarang players who just run an absolutely belligerent, awful flowchart and then armor every time you try to take your move back, your turn back, that I see Hwoarangs and I just... Again, I pee a little. I'm not proud, but I'm honest. I go through a lot of underwear playing Tekken. It's just what it is. Yeah, you definitely have to learn how to play your asshole flowchart in Tekken 8. That's just where we're at, unfortunately. Shaheen, I don't see a lot of Shaheens. I also think he's a little undertuned. The ones that I have played, I'm like, that's like, okay, he has slide, cool. But he's not pressuring you like any uh-oh. He's not as common as the people you see in Fine. So I think he's kind of rare, maybe a little underpowered. I don't think, is it Valmaster? Val something? There's like a Shaheen player, and like, that's it. So that's how you know they're probably not that too strong. Dread is saying he's broken. I believe in the knowledge of the masses, and if I don't see a lot of Shaheens, then I don't think he's a problem. But again, I don't like him in this category because I think he's a lame character. I think he's a Rashid ripoff, but that was just kind of lazy. Like, anyway, yeah, it's fine. I'm trying to be judicious with some of these choices. Okay. So I think I'm going to have 2 total easy peasy tiers. So I think the first one is going to be... I think it's Victor. I think people picked up Victor initially because he had a really degenerate string. And they could get away with gunshot and they could do all this teleport bullshit. I think he's fallen off a lot, and I think getting his throws fixed also took a lot of people off of him. So maybe the diehards are still scary. But after a while, I just was not fearing the Victor players I ran into. But yeah, his degenerate strings are like, you just duck at one point and then you get a full punish. He can still do a bunch of teleport stuff. He has some good armor. Like, he's still good. But I just think the player base fell off of him in a way that makes me not worry about when I do run into him. So that's... yeah. No problem there. So next we got... Dragunov, we'll go with some of the top tiers here. Dragunov's an O tier. He has some bullshit, like the big sweeping low into grab. That's bullshit. But like forward 4-2 is so straightforward. He has some really cool combos. The backsway elbow launchers, gross. So he's definitely but he's straightforward enough that I don't think he's like you don't. Although his windscreen is like literally a jump scare where he gets right up in your face. But yeah, not a huge problem for me. I see him again. I've practiced against him because of the Discord. Get out of the trash. Get out of there. Duke's just being a nightmare tonight. So yeah, O tier for Dragunov. That's fine. Fine. We're gonna go with another fine. We got Paul Phoenix. This is fine. The people who are playing Paul Phoenix just want to Death Fist. Yeah, Duke is a big multiplayer. Jacko, you're right. He's very angry that I don't cover it on the show. If they could have big brackets, we'd cover it. But yeah, Paul Phoenix, the players that play Paul Phoenix are just doing Death Fist and Demo Man and like the same 2 or 3 mix-ups really. And it's the same as he's been in Tekken 7. So you just like don't... You just play the 50-50s. It's not anything super oppressive or crazy. Yes, he deletes your health bar on a single mistake. Can you go, sir? Yeah, he's the same Paul Phoenix. I feel like he didn't really get a lot new in this anyway. And everyone is so aggressive now that he's not like that. He's not anything crazy. Yeah. All right. Another... No, we're not going to say that. Ooh, Yoshimitsu's jump scare and uh-oh. He's just because he looks so whack, he's in jump scare tier. Yo, dude, Yoshimitsu players are fucking crazy. All of them are just swinging all the time. They go into fly stance. They hit you with the command grab. They do all this shit. He's a big scary samurai man. It's just obnoxious. And once they get into fly stance, it's like a 3-way 50-50. That doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. And then if they abuse the sword shit, and then they teleport, and then they heal, and then they sit, and then they pogo, like it's so much. I'm an old man. I'm too tired for this. Too tired. Hey, okay, for an Oni, I think Claudio's neat. He's got some bullshit, but like the thing that they all do with the arrow, you just duck it. Who cares? He's got the running thing. They have to manage the blue star state or whatever it is. He's just a cool character. I think his throw is really cool. No, I'm thinking of like Asuka from Guilty Gear. Is his throw does he also do an arrow? I forget. Anyway, I think he's cool. He's a suave Italian man. It's fun to see him. I don't think he's as fucked up as, other people, see him enough. And then he has fun sparkly blue magic. He's cool. I like it. O tier Law. I hate playing Law. it's kind of like Paul, where like it's kind of the same as it's always been. It's just like, oh, bullshit slide, oh, bullshit launcher, oh, bullshit backflip. Like, yep, seen it all. And a lot of players are just degenerates, to use Jeko's word. So I don't hate him as, maybe it's because I don't run into him as much as some of these top tiers or some of these jump scare tiers, but I just don't hate Law that much. But ooh, Law is Paul with more shenanigans. There you go. I like that. All right, Nina's not jump scare tier because I know she's technical and I know she's difficult. But man, when you run into a good Nina player, all the like sidestep cancels and the weird button strings, and she has chain grabs, she has guns now. She'll just shoot you. Well, thank you. But yeah, a good Nina is a jump scare, but on average, I think Nina kind of evens out at is where I'm gonna go with that. All right, we're just gonna round out the easy peasy here. Leroy, like I've run into like 3. They're all just mashing parry. They don't know what they're doing. Sometimes they send the dog at you. Like it's just, I don't know, man. He's such a cool character. He deserves better, but he's not good, and the people playing him tend to just do really silly things with all his parries. So it gets kind of easy to weed out. Fine. I think Steve is fine. I enjoy seeing them because he is so unique to Tekken. But a lot of times they don't really know what they're doing. He can put out some stupid damage, but it's fun to see him. He's not super oppressive. He has some crazy, whatever his effect is where he like breaks the glass of the screen is really weird. But he's fun to see. His accent's terrible. Maybe that should put him in jump scare, but otherwise fun to see. Lily, also O tier. She is crazy. She's all over the place. She has stances, she has jumps, she has, the heel stomp. She's got big moves, good mobility, a lot of high crushes, all that good stuff. And she looks, fabulous while doing it. So what's, if that's not an someone beating your ass while looking fabulous, like, if that's not a no, I'm not sure what is. I'm gonna hold Law to the end. I think Lars is a lot. I think Lars doesn't get enough hate. He did get some hate on Twitter because of he like demon flipped out of some bullshit and some creator posted that. He's just always schmoovin'. And then yeah, he has demon flip. It's a lot. He's so much. You don't see him that often, and when you do, they just go absolutely nuts on you. It's crazy. So I think it's because you don't see him as often, and when you do, he just does whatever the fuck he wants. I think that puts him up there. Similarly, but not similarly, I think Raven also does a lot of bullshit, but his is a little more straightforward. I've definitely gotten hit with some silly clone stuff, but overall, he doesn't seem as all over the place as Lars. But the ones that play a decent game. The clone stuff is good, it seems. And you know what? I see him so infrequently enough, and I enjoy the match that like he's a no neat. Like, oh yeah. Neat. Oh, Raven player? Oh yeah. Cool. He's gonna hit me with some ninjutsu. Okay, Asuka. I think Asuka is lingering trauma from 7. But I don't know that I have really been afraid of a ton of them. Oh, but she can do that fake out with Rage Art. Okay, the fake out with Rage Art lands her in uh-oh tier. So that's where I go, oh no, 50-50s. Good launcher, good damage, some shenanigans. She got, what is it, Tooth Fairy? Shoe Shine? I forget what they call it. She has the lows, she has the June launcher, she has all that. So you're like, ugh, yeah, she's good. And she's gonna do Rage Art fake outs. Yeah, Fang. I know Fang is a monster. I haven't run into a ton. So I think Fang is just because like you hear on Twitter that Fang is really good, but you never run into Fangs. But then you run into a Fang, you're like, okay, I kind of get it. So maybe if I had more experience, he'd be jump scared. But I'm just like, Fang, I'm gonna get like shouldered the shunpo and the low and the so much. Leo, I like seeing Leos, but Leo is a gorilla and can do some dumb shit. So I'm gonna say fine. I think Leo is strong, but neat interesting. And so it evens out to fine. We take an average. Yeah, Leo's a casino, like, for sure. Just all over the place. With heat, can kind of do a bunch of stuff. Highs and lows at the same time, I still don't know how to block that. I think I brought that up earlier during the Tekken match. Okay, last. This one's just for Chozo Ace. Just because there's a lead player in our Discord. He's a nightmare. Every time I match up against him, I'm just like, don't do this to me. Sometimes he'll just hit you with the infinite just to style on you. His movement's crazy. So just because I know what kind of the ceiling of Lee, how high it goes, and what he can do, and what good spacing and whiff punishing and movement does, like, yeah, we all know Chozo's gonna do it, and then he does it anyway, and it works because he's just so quick and so kind of surgical with his Lee. That yeah, this is very much a personal pick to put him up at jump scare. Maybe he's only an He does seem quite good. I know people, yes, he will tell you about the infinite as he's doing it, and you still can't block it. It's obnoxious. So, because of the state of our Discord, Lee is straight up jump scare territory. Chat's agreeing with me. I stand by it. There's too many characters to read out, but this is my jump scare, fine, neat, easy peasy tier list for the current state of Tekken 8. All 33 characters, up to date. Who knows where Lydia's going to end up. Only Harada and Murray. Harada and Murphy now. Only those two. All right. Wow, I still managed. That took way longer than I meant for it to take. No one cares about the runtime. Only I do. Anyway, it's 9:08. We've been doing this for an hour. Thanks to everyone in the chat for hanging out. Calypto happy with the random placement. Happy to hook you up. So that is episode 12 of We Talk Those. We'll be back next week at 8 p.m. PST on this channel. VODs will go up on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe. Share with your friends. Get it out there. And maybe I'll get another banger tier list out there someday. Who knows? Maybe we'll make a YouTube partner. Could happen. Crazier things have happened. It's not going to happen. I'm not trying to do that, but it'd be cool. But I'm not trying to go for that. Anyway. Thanks, everybody. It's been real. Catch y'all next week for episode 13. Until then, see ya.